Is there a cartoon theory you want us to cover? Subscribe to us on Patreon for just $3, where every week we'll leave a suggestion box to pull from. That's the price of a sandwich. There's a ton of other perks too. Patreon.com/roundtablevids. Thank you for your continued support. Welcome back to Crystal Clear on the Roundtable. I'm AwestruckVox, and there's something that's been sitting in my mind for a while. I've been pondering a question that many other Steven Universe fans have been asking for weeks now. What is up with all the Pink Diamond merch coming out? I mean, Funko Pops, keyrings, t-shirts, she's truly everywhere. This wouldn't be too much of a shock at all if the show was on top of their merchandise and all these characters got representation. But for Steven Universe, it's the exact opposite. I mean, it wasn't until last year that we finally get our first official Ruby and Sapphire merchandise with the Domez figures. At that point, they were already established popular characters for 2 years. It's not even just new characters, but in terms of t-shirts, Pink Diamond is one of the very, very few who have t-shirts that's just the character. The other lucky few being Steven, Garnet, Pearl, and, you guessed it, Cookie Cat. The rest of the shirts tend to be ensemble shirts or references to the series. Let that sink in. The show has been on air for 5 years, and in terms of apparel, the most common form of merchandise, we don't have anything official for Peridot, Lapis, Yellow Diamond, Blue Diamond, Jasper, any of the homeworld gems that's on their own, without being a part of an ensemble if they're really lucky. But Pink Diamond, the gem were only to full-on seen twice by the main special, once in Juggle Moon, and again, assumably in a Single Pale Rose, is getting all this merch from the get-go. Oh yeah, this merch will be fully released Tuesday, May 8th, a day after the special airs, by the way. Guys, that's weird. They didn't do that for Yellow Diamond. They didn't do that for Blue Diamond. Considering they both made their face reveals during special events, Steven's Birthday Bomb and Steven Universe Out of This World, dropping merchandise of them the day after would have been a good call. Yet, even now, the most merchandise they're getting is alongside the keyrings with Pink Diamond, Past Pearl, Past Garnet, Homeworld Soldier Rose, and a few others. So really, their merch is not that special because it's being released in bulk and being overshadowed by these new designs. Pink Diamond has the luxury of getting a one-off Funko Pop and a solo t-shirt just to start. I feel Cartoon Network is trying to get fans to invest into Pink Diamond, buy her merchandise, and get very familiar with her, not just because she's an important character to the narrative, but also because all this merchandise equates to future screen time. All this promotion is setting the groundwork for Pink Diamond to become a main character in the narrative of Steven Universe. I'm not saying this is going to be Pink Diamond Universe or any of the sort. Steven will always be the center of the show. Every episode will involve him or an extension of him. I'm using main character in the sense that Garnet, Amethyst, Pearl, Connie, Greg, Peridot, and Lapis are main characters. Also Sadie and Lars, let's be honest people, at this point they're main characters. Hell, I actually consider Rose Quartz a main character, with the role of importance she has and how much screen time she's accumulated over the series. She's had her own character arc just through being spoken about, and glimpses of her journey through flashbacks. That's more or less how I see Pink Diamond being integrated to the story as a main character. Consistently more flashbacks, learning more about her through characters, having a strong presence in the series without physically existing in present day. Although if you ask me, there's a sense of inevitability when it comes to the concept of Pink Diamond returning to the world of the living. Whether that's through resurrection, something we heavily theorize on Crystal Clear, or through something I'm less favorable of, Pink Diamond being alive all this time. Now, what role would Pink Diamond serve in the story? Well, Pink Diamond would be our complete, proper look into Homeworld's past, the history of the diamonds, things Pearl can't physically speak about, as it appears if, by the end of the May special, Steven will encounter a huge revelation that Pearl wanted to speak about this entire time, but still can't properly explain. This will unveil quite a few mysteries surrounding the show, slowly over time. And conveniently enough, White Diamond was absent for the duration of Pink's rule over Earth, so the show could get away with having a heavy focus on Pink Diamond, but still dance around our almighty antagonist. A huge part of Steven Universe is perspective, understanding both sides of a situation. More often than not, exploring how both sides can be wrong in a situation. We know the crystal gems aren't completely innocent. We can infer gems on both sides were shattered in the Gem War. It was not all fun and games. We've been spoon-fed the crystal gems taking everything for 5 seasons. And I'm still in the stance that Season 5 is merely the halfway point, that we're nowhere near the end. And with the Dove campaign lasting until 2020, that sounds like we have a season or two left in us. Let's stop looking at the Crystal Gems for exposition and answers, and spend the second half of the series with Steven learning through the other side. Have Steven continue to tap into dreams and memories of Pink Diamond, her escapades, her struggle trying to prove herself to her superiors while combating the Crystal Gems. I truly believe this would be the best route for the series to take, as it gives us a fresh take and justify the message of there being no villain, but rather the antagonists believe what they're doing is right. That takes me back to another thing about the merchandise. Pink Diamond isn't portrayed as antagonistic in any of them. If anything, she's smiling, not coming off as menacing at all. If you were unfamiliar with Steven Universe, you would assume she's just another one of the gang, not a major monarch that's often associated with the rest of the antagonists. This has to be intentional, and if she was to become a prominent character without being totally evil, it would bring it all together. Finally, there is a factor of who will voice Pink Diamond, as we can assume that does have a direct impact on her appearances. The other Diamonds are voiced by known performers, whether in Broadway or general music. This is nothing new to Steven Universe, as the Fusions typically are as well. As a result, these voice actresses seem like they would cost quite a pretty penny. But there's a very fitting workaround for Pink Diamond. Cast Pink Diamond's voice actress as someone who's not quite well known or expensive. Not only will this allow her to consistently appear, resurrection or not, but it suits with her character. Pink Diamond is someone who appears to be overcooked, defective, not like the other Diamonds. So while the other Diamonds have these extravagant, fancy, powerful voices with accents, give Pink Diamond a bratty American accent that's not super over the top. It'll go to show just how different she is from the other Diamonds, to the point where she can't even sound like she fits in with the rest of them. I guess we'll find out in a week when the special airs. But as always, these are just my thoughts, and I'd love to hear yours. Could you see Pink Diamond becoming a main character? Is that something you would even want? I'm really curious on your thoughts, so please let us know in the comments below. Or let us know on Stardust and be featured in upcoming Crystal Clear. Tag us in your reaction on there at Roundtable Vids. Link in the description. You can also tweet your thoughts directly to me at AwestruckVox or at the Roundtable on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all at Roundtable Vids. Also subscribe to the Roundtable on Patreon for just $3. Get access to exclusive perks and have your name featured at the end of the video like all these beautiful, wonderful people. Also swing by our store, pick up some merch. Links to everything in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and if you're new here, subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications, stay in the loop with all things Steven. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful day. AwestruckVox out.